Now, a network of farmers in 11 communities of the Bono East region are benefiting from Ghana's first ever Living Lab. The community-led project, co-designed with local stakeholders, will plant 4.5 million trees across the country by the end of 2025, with the aim for over 3 million surviving trees and establish circular business models for local communities. And Asabit visited the African Plantations for Sustainable Development site, where these seedlings are nursed in Bantama near Atebubu, and came through with the following report.
As part of calls to address local challenges of deforestation, climate change, declining soil fertility and agricultural productivity, unemployment and frequent forest fires, the Circular Bioeconomy Alliance, in partnership with AstraZeneca, came up with a Living Lab concept which seeks to restore natural forests, create sustainable woodlots and promote agroforestry through a community-led restoration method. Through this project, farmers, together with the community liaison officers, created a network of lead farmers in each of the 11 communities to support the agroforestry activities and knowledge exchange. Andrew Held is the director at the NGPTA, who are one of the main partners to the project.
What we're trying to do here is in total a 5,000 hectare project, about half of which is natural forest restoration, and then the other half is woodlots and agroforestry. So what we're trying to do is develop a project that has a balance of environmental and social benefits.
Glenn Asumani is the operations director with Nature and Development Foundation. He noted that with climate change here to stay, there is the need to find ways of helping in its adaptation by providing trees capable of withstanding the harsh weather conditions to farmers.
We are providing tree planting material to farmers. So by planting material, we are talking cashew, we are talking mangoes, we are talking timber trees, we are talking biomass trees. When I say biomass, trees that you cut to enrich the soil. We are providing all of that to the farmers to make their farming practices more resilient. So in case of harsh weather, in case there's too much sun, for instance, these farms with these trees are able to withstand much more than farms that are bare, that have only crops.
With the project aiming at planting more than 4 million trees, we visited the African Plantations for Sustainable Development site here in Bantama, where these trees are nursed before they find themselves into the forest and the farms.
We are now at the APSD nursery. This is a state-of-the-art nursery with an annual production capacity of up to 25 million seedlings. This nursery has produced everything you will see during our trip. It's in operation since 2012, and the project we are doing now is for us very important, and it's important for everybody because the world has to plant more trees, and it has to be done in a proper way, and that's what we are doing here.
To AstraZeneca, who are the major partners to the project, the company, though a pharmaceutical firm, the impact of climate change due to its detrimental impact on people's lives continue to remain a priority focus across sub-Saharan Africa. Barbara Neil is the Africa president for AstraZeneca.
So AstraZeneca has made a clear commitment in terms of our support to sustainability. And this project is testament to that, the living lab that we are creating with our partners here in Ghana. So let's look at the numbers. We've committed to planting 4.5 million trees over the next couple of years. We are into our first rainy season. The project has been running for about a year. And where are we up to? So the project is off to a very good start, with more to come as it builds momentum within the community.
She was, however, quick to note that beyond the steps taken to help improve the climate, the project also aims at improving the living conditions of these local farmers by helping them economically.
So within the AstraZeneca Living Lab here in Ghana, we have the focus on the reforestation, which is around getting the right cover. That is so key to us in Africa and here in Ghana as well. But I think particularly important is the work that we are doing in agroforestry focusing on local communities, such as here in Atibubu, Viase, some of the other communities that we also visited yesterday. This is about working with the local farmers on the ground to help them economically, not just for their generation, but also for future generations.
Some of the farmers who are key stakeholders to the project lauded the move and noted that the program is already helping improve livelihoods of local farmers.
With the introduction of this, in fact, especially the youth, seen it to be very beneficial. So in fact, the youth were very excited when these NGOs and other things came together to help us doing this thing.
Project actually, the school fees are
the project will be very helpful to our children, especially in terms of paying for their school fees, and that is one of the reasons why we are very excited about the project. To farmers and their families living within the Atibubu and Viase Forest Land Restoration Area, the Living Lab offers a more resilient system, greater income, and the opportunity to restore nature. Anna Sabit, JoyNews, Atibubu.
Here is White Part Company with you. My name is Pakwisi Shandov. The show continues with Benjamin and Bernice.